Good evening. We don't know who they are, but we know what they have done. Two boys who are just 12 years of age have been convicted of murdering a stranger in a park with a machete. Too young to be named, the pair are now the youngest convicted killers since the murder of the toddler James Bulger 30 years ago. One of them sent a message after the stabbing saying, "It is what it is," signing off with IDRC text speak for "I don't really care." But how did they get the knife and what led them to use it? Their victim, Shawn Seesahai, was a teenager whose family had moved to the UK to get him medical treatment. His father urged other parents to pay attention and check what their children are doing, saying with agonising simplicity, kids are dangerous now.
He is one of the youngest killers ever convicted. A 12-year-old boy pictured with a black machete tucked into his trousers. A day later, he and another 12-year-old murdered, Shawn Seesahai, who dreamed of a future in the UK after travelling here from the Caribbean for medical treatment.
I wouldn't believe that two 12-year-old boys will walk with a weapon like that and plan to do something like that.
He have his dream. He want to buy his house. He want his car. You know, he always say, "Mom, I will be shining. I will be shining."
On the night he was killed, Shawn and a friend bought soft drinks at a petrol station before heading to a park. In CCTV, you can just about see them approaching a bench where they had a disagreement with the two 12-year-olds. The court was told that Shawn wasn't violent towards them, but that one of the boys pulled the machete out of his trousers. Shawn told his friend to run, but he was chased down and stabbed through the heart and in the back of the head and left to die while the two boys fled with the weapon. It was later found hidden under one of their beds. The boy said he'd bought it for £40 from a friend of a friend. Police also found screenshots of other knives, including a sword, on his phone.
The suspects have previously looked to buy knives on the internet, and it makes you wonder just about the lives that they've led and put them in a position where, age 12, they're carrying that sort of knife and using that sort of violence.
As the police investigation began, one of the boys exchanged messages with a girl who'd witnessed the attack, who wrote, "Everyone's talking about it. I'm scared, man." The boy replied, "I'm not. IDRC," meaning, "I don't really care."
A 12-year kid's not supposed to be running around in the night. 12-year kid's supposed to be home, doing their schoolwork.
This world is a different world. Kids are dangerous now. And if we don't pay attention to our kids, it will happen every day.
They say Shawn wanted to be an engineer, another future lost to ever younger children carrying knives. Ben Chapman, News at 10.
Stacey Foster joins us now from where the trial was held in Nottingham. Stacey, will we ever know who these boys are?
Well, it's now for the judge to decide whether or not to lift the reporting restrictions that are currently preventing us from identifying the boys, as has happened in other high-profile cases involving child killers. But their age has been at the centre of the trial here. We had a very small courtroom with shorter sitting hours. The judge and the barristers involved in the case didn't wear their traditional wigs and robes so as not to intimidate the defendants, and they weren't required to sit in the dock. They sat in the well of the court with a member of their family next to them. When the verdicts were read out at just after 2 o'clock this afternoon, there was little reaction from them, but their families were both visibly upset. The judge is going to sentence them both at the end of next month.
Stacey Foster, thank you.